Hey guys, I've been waiting for the perfect opportunity, the perfect day, the perfect moment to start this video, and I just can't wait any longer. So if you couldn't tell by the title, the thumbnail, whatever, I'm pregnant. I thought this would be a good opportunity to start because I'm at my second appointment. Yes, second prenatal appointment. I think we're just checking heartbeat and just like doing a little growth update, checking on that. And then I'll probably schedule out my next appointment is my guess. Feeling a little cuckoo, but I'm trying to remember back to all the different appointments and everything we did at each one, and I just can't recall. I'm pretty sure I can do the testing today to find out the gender, but I could be wrong. I will find out soon enough though. I think I was holding off on doing this because I was waiting for a chance where I could just sit down with a cute, cozy background and just make it all like homey or make it all like personal. That's just not super realistic these days with having our little one at home. Keeps us real busy. I know if I coordinated with my husband, I'm sure he could let me film, but I'm sitting in my truck about to go into my appointment. I'm like, why wait? Why wait to share this amazing news? My hope with this is to do just like a little pregnancy diary series, and I just want to do some updates here and there, and then after I announce with this first video, I'll probably tie in some more pregnancy things along with like my vlogs or whatever. I know my first pregnancy, I looked back, I think I shared a few videos, like I did like a first trimester recap, a second, and then like a nesting video, and then I did not share much at all about like our birth or anything like that. And I don't know what my plan is for this time, if I'll do anything differently. I do like to share like lifestyle content on my channel here, but I never want it to be about like my mom life solely, you know? I don't want it to be like a mom channel, mommy vlogger, family channel. I've always wanted this channel to be about myself, and obviously being a mom is a huge part of my life, but I want to share pieces of it with you, but I'm not going to share every detail. Something I wanted to include in this video was just like a little update about how things are going so far. So like symptoms. So I was comparing my first pregnancy to this one. I have felt relatively the same way up until this point with both pregnancies. I feel like this time though, I'm showing so much sooner. I feel like I have a bump. I feel like it's more than just being bloated. A few weeks ago, I was like super bloated. I'm like showing already. And then a week went by and I was like, you couldn't really tell. I'm like, okay, I think I was just bloated. The biggest symptoms I've had are the bloating and then digestive issues and the fatigue. I have felt exhausted. I've had days where, I've been sleeping very well at night. I think this happened last pregnancy too, where I wake up though around like 3 o'clock almost every night without fail, but then I can fall back asleep. But I'm getting right around 8 hours of sleep every night, if not a little more. But like working, teaching for a full day and then coming home, doing my workout, all that stuff, like I just feel so drained, so tired. I remember feeling this way for my first pregnancy too. It's just, I feel like I'm just more tired this time. I feel fortunate, and I guess I just feel lucky that I don't deal with morning sickness or feeling nauseous during my pregnancies so far. Who knows if that will change later on, or if I have more children. I don't know that part yet, but who knows, maybe I will deal with that. But for both pregnancies so far, I have not had to deal with morning sickness. There were a handful of days, I could probably name like 3 days where I did feel kind of nauseous, but I was never to the point where I felt like I was gonna like throw up or whatever. So I just feel so lucky because I know so many people have to deal with that. And I even have some really good friends who are actually pregnant too. When I'm filming this right now, I have not announced it to them, and at the point of filming this, we haven't really shared with anyone actually, so it's kind of fun filming this, like a little secret. But by the time I post this video, everyone close to us will know the news. But I found out a couple of my good friends are also expecting, and we're all due around the same time, which I think is amazing. But after talking to them, it sounds like morning sickness has been horrible. I have another friend who's had severe morning sickness, so my heart just goes out to her and I'm praying for her every single day. And I just feel so bad. That's just a little update, little intro. I'm going to go into my appointment. I will check in. Probably not going to share anything too lengthy or in depth, but I will let you know if I'm crazy or not, if we do the testing for gender result today, or if that happens later. Either way, I'm going to head in. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, you guys, the appointment went well. These early ones are they're super quick, and I'm just feeling so fortunate. I don't really have any major concerns or things I'm dealing with, so it's just like in and out. As far as gender testing, I was able to get it done only because I asked. Otherwise, we probably would have been waiting until our 20 week to find out. But I was about to head out, and then she's like, "Do you have any questions?" I was like, "Oh yeah, can we do gender testing?" She's like, "Yeah, that's part of the genetic testing." She's like, "So we could do it today?" And I'm like, "Oh, please." And she was kind of hinting at she's like, "I love surprises," but I'm like, oh, we've thought about it. Like it could be really fun to just wait, but I think we just want to know. So we did the testing. So yeah, that's great. I'm gonna head home now, and I'm just gonna try and remember to pop in any clips for this first video. This is all really first trimester stuff, and soon I will be out of the first trimester, so maybe I'll try and check in on another day. I don't think I'm gonna do any bump dates. Is that what it's called? I don't know if I want to show that, but maybe I will. Never say never. I'm gonna head out. We have weather coming in. I think we're okay for today, but tomorrow night into Wednesday, we have 4 to 7 inches of snow coming in. That's fun. All right, I think that's all for now. Like I said, the appointment went well. The heartbeat sounds great. I got my next appointment scheduled. If you're someone who forgets to schedule appointments or loses track of time easily, whatever, I schedule my appointment before I even leave my clinic, because otherwise I will say, "Oh yeah, I'll do that later," and then I don't. Onward, I'm gonna head out. Also, something else I wanted to talk about were other symptoms. I haven't had any food aversions really. There've been a couple nights where some of our typical meals just don't sound the best, but I'm still able to eat them. I remember my first pregnancy, I could not do hot coffee. There were days where I wouldn't even drink it because it was just seemed so gross to me. And there've been a few mornings this time around where it wasn't tasting good either, but I haven't had any extreme cases of aversions or any major cravings either. I already have a sweet tooth, so I feel like that's nothing out of the ordinary. But I'll check in later in my trimester if there's anything else to share before we get into trimester 2. Hey guys, good morning. So at this point, you know the news. I wasn't sure how I was going to share this news or document it, but I decided a while back that I would for sure do a little check-in at the beginning of this pregnancy, and then now we are nearing the halfway mark. Crazy, I haven't documented too much, but my goal with this was to just share bits and pieces and kind of just do a check-in every now and then. And I'm at the point now where it's pretty evident, I'm showing now, my belly's gotten a bit bigger. It just feels right. It feels like a good time to share now. It's February now. I do have an ultrasound today, so I thought it would be great to just chat about the pregnancy a little bit more. Going to work though, I'm wearing this shirt. It's so cute. It says Future Valentine, and I haven't told my students yet. I'm wondering if some of them have a hunch that my belly is looking a little bit different. Not sure though. We'll see. So I thought maybe wearing this and then having the footprints would maybe give them a clue. And I thought it'd be really sweet just to wear. So this shirt, my sister had given me, shout out to you, girl, all these shirts. She had them for her pregnancies. I think every single holiday she has one, and then a few other extra ones that are just super cute. So I thought, why not wear this for Valentine's Day that's coming up? I thought it'd be great. So all right, I'm gonna go to work, and then I have an ultrasound midday, and then I'll be going back to work, and I'll check in later. So my plan, I think, maybe I'll do a little recap of how the ultrasound goes, if I have any updates, and then hopefully sit down later just to kind of talk you through how things have been going so far. And yeah, I'm just excited to finally share this news with you guys. Hey guys, it's much later in the day. It's after work. I just got home with my daughter, And I just wanted to follow up a little bit. My appointment went well. It was just a follow up from my anatomy scan. So things are looking really good, and I'm feeling really grateful. I've felt really great during this entire pregnancy. It wasn't up until my nearing my 20 week when I actually started to get uncomfortable. Everything is stretching and growing, and I just started to get really uncomfortable. So I think the biggest, any type of symptom I have going on, or discomfort I have going on right now, would be just some aches and pains. Any issues I've had or symptoms definitely have to do with my digestion, we'll just say. And lately, sleeping has gotten me a bit uncomfortable. I probably have some insomnia going on. I remember that with my daughter toward the end. I was dealing with that, where I was not sleeping through the night. And that's starting to happen a lot earlier with this one than I remember, where I'm waking up multiple times in the night, and not to necessarily go to the bathroom, but just to reposition. And then I'll lie awake for a while. Like this morning, I think I woke up, actually, I fell asleep. I'm waking up around 10:30, and then I'm able to fall back asleep. And then I wake up again around 3 o'clock. And then I officially get out of bed at 5 every day. So if I wake up at 3, there have been nights where I'm just not able to fall back asleep. So those days are not the most fun, but it is what it is. I mean, if those are the biggest things I'm dealing with right now, I feel like I have it pretty good. What's really fun is I do have a couple of good friends who are also pregnant, and we're due around the same time. So that's been fun, just chatting with them a little bit, our different experiences. All right, and we're in that phase now. Thank you. My hope is to sit down in a future clip here. Goal is to sit down, and I'm gonna just maybe kind of journal or look back at my journal and jot down, because I really wanted to share some details with you, and then just offer up if you have any questions, if you want to chat about pregnancy. I'd love to. Obviously, a huge part of my life right now, pregnant, huge part of my life is being a mother. So I do want to share those things. Not every single detail, but a huge part of my life. So I'm not going to leave it out. All right, I'll check in either later today or sometime this weekend.